Yo, what up, Street Talks? There, Kim. All right, some turbo thoughts on sustainability. So the first thought is, what is quote quote sustainable, what isn't sustainable, and why does this matter? So first of all, let us assume that, like according to Buckminster Fuller, we are on spaceship Earth, and that the planet is essentially all we got. Then the problem is, how do we humans sustainably live on planet Earth without destroying it and causing Earth death? So I'm pretty bullish on the future of clean energy, solar energy, etc. But it looks like things that are not sustainable, right? Like petroleum for growth is not sustainable because essentially I think the way that China and kind of like China Petrol and stuff like that all around the planet, and maybe Dubai, UAE, Middle East, other places is sustaining their growth. Also Vietnam, the Vingroup is essentially what they do is they use crude oil and keep polluting coal and stuff like that in order to drive growth, whether growth in creating production and so forth. And this is kind of the problem with China, is that they are pursuing growth for overall goodness of the country, yet kind of destroying her own climate. So for example, it seems like the problem in mainland China is that all the production is done there, whereas in America has purchases all the goods made in China and now Vietnam. And China and Vietnam, some of the cities of production centers are very polluted, and Americans continue to enjoy the products without pollution to the local environment. And also, if you think about it, like with bodybuilding, there's probably a certain point where sustained muscle growth is not quote unquote sustainable. Like if you think about Ronnie Coleman, the good thing is every year he got more massive, but the downside was he just had to keep injecting himself with a huge amount of testosterone and strange growth hormones and stuff like that. And now, if you watch the recent documentary on him, he's essentially crippled, which is quite sad. And I don't actually think it's worth it. Like a lot of athletes, they sacrifice their future in order to maximize their current. So even if you became the best bodybuilder of all time in history, yet for the rest of your life you want to live as a cripple, it's not worth it. And so I think thinking about sustainability from a more pragmatic perspective is good.